Many people have a will, but a trust can be a valuable estate planning tool as well.
Today we're going to get some advice on the benefits of the trust, how to set one up. Our money expert, Dustin Smith from Wealth Enhancement Group, joins us now. Dustin, nice to see you. Why don't you first kind of break down the difference between a will and a trust?
Sure. Now, the differences between a will and a trust is, well, actually, maybe I should start off with the similarities. They are both created to help you pass assets during your death. That's the main thing, okay?
Good.
Now, a will is typically used, however, to name such things as guardians. Let's say if you have minor children, right? Where a trust is typically not used for that. Also, a will is used typically for transferring certain types of property, like things that you might have around your home or things along those lines. Now, a lot of people will question, well, do I then need a trust, and what does a trust do? A trust actually as well passes assets to loved ones, but it's typically created while you're living through something called a revocable trust. And a revocable trust is something that you create, as I said, while you're living. And what's nice about it is it also passes on assets to your children or heirs. However, it avoids something that we call probate.
Mm-hmm. So who needs a trust?
This sounds like something the Rockefellers would have. Very fancy.
Yeah, so there's typically two major types of trusts that we talk about in our world. One of them is what we call irrevocable trusts, and those are usually set up for the Rockefellers, the people who are trying to avoid or really reduce their estate tax. That is something that most people, average Americans, are not using, all right? Mm-hmm. So the other type of trust is something that we call a revocable trust. And a revocable trust, as I said, is created while you're living. And the thing about it is that it helps people transfer assets that, for example, if they have multiple assets and they want to simplify things, right, and avoid probate. It's also a really great tool to pass assets. Let's say if you have something we call ancillary property or assets held outside of the state. So, for example, let's say you have a cabin in Wisconsin or a home in Florida. Typically, if you were to pass those assets by your will, right, where you say, hey, I want to leave these, this asset to such and such person, those people would have to follow the probate courts, or otherwise what we call to prove the will. Mm-hmm. Whereas if you were to have a trust involved, you would not have to go through the probate courts in this state or in another state. So it really helps simplify the transfer of assets that way.
So do you need a financial advisor? Do you need a lawyer to do that? Because it sounds a little more complicated.
Yeah, this is a very complex subject, right? And I kind of chuckled because I know it's hard for me to talk about these things in, a couple of minutes here. Right. So, my personal opinion is that, yes, you should absolutely try to meet with an estate planning attorney if you are at all interested in these things. There's a lot of online resources that people can use these days to set them up themselves. But let's be honest, these things can be really complicated. Mm-hmm. And the problem is, you usually don't know that you made a mistake in them until after you've passed away, right? And at that point in time, it's just too difficult to change it. So I would say meet with a financial advisor and a estate plan attorney and just talk about what are your goals of what you want to see happen to your assets when you pass away, what types of assets they have, what types of assets you have, and where they're held. And then your estate plan attorney would likely be able to tell you, hey, for that type of thing, a trust might be appropriate, or it might just be a will.
Good. Dustin, good stuff to think about. Thank you.